What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Espresso, and welcome back to another Black Ops 3 video here today on the channel. Today, I'm not sure if this one's going to be longer or if it's going to be shorter, but in the wake of all the stuff with the story trailer being released yesterday, we did get more information about the campaign. That, though, more specifically focused towards the soundtrack of Black Ops 3, the score, whatever you want to call it, however you want to put the musical definitions to it. But we did get some information on this, in which Treyarch has built a brand new audio engine for the game, and also earlier today released a piece of the soundtrack, a little audio clip from that. Earlier today, Forbes released an article relating to Jack Wall and his contribution as a composer to the score of Black Ops 3, in which they talked about the back process, how it all really went about, and everything to do with this, and how they captured the sounds and the vision for the actual soundtrack itself. If you're a musical person, this is an absolutely awesome article that you can check out, but if not and you didn't choose to read it, that's totally cool. But some of the details that you may have missed here is that Treyarch is completely redesigning their audio engine system here with this, not necessarily in the way of upgrading or doing any major tweaks to it so that audio is completely and entirely different, but at the same point in time, it is almost entirely different, if that makes any sense. What I mean by that is the audio engine is still the same in terms of compression volumes and all that kind of stuff. Previously on last generation consoles, the audio would be almost a little more dense and thick because it was having to be compressed into smaller files, so not as much air was actually in those audio files. On next gen and PC, it does flourish now where you can feel the bass tones, you can feel all the highs and mids and all that kind of stuff, and really it's something that overall is just a much nicer experience here for the sounds of the game. Now, what exactly is different from previously is the fact that this new audio engine now relies less on scripted events, but are triggered based upon contextual clues. What that means is that it's not exactly something that we can say A and B is the order of these songs or the order of these sound clues. It really all is based off of the user and what they do in the game. If you guys do recall, Treyarch said a long while back that this campaign is a lot less linear, if even linear at all. So this one is a lot more open world in a sense in which there's not a definite answer in which a way you can get to point A to point B to finish the story, but you really have these variables in between, and to make an entirely new soundtrack based off of all that to convey a theme, a story, and to capture the intensity of moments, that's pretty much incredible whenever you think about it in that way, where there's no real set guidelines other than the user's interactions with the world. Now, as for the actual soundtrack clip here, I'm not going to play it because it is part of the official score for Black Ops 3. That could get me in trouble here over on YouTube, but I will leave that link down in the description below if you guys want to check that out. As for everything else, that's pretty much it. Just want to let you guys know that the big changes here are the fact that with a non-linear storyline, we do have a non-linear soundtrack that is triggered by clues and interactions of the world that our player is doing. That in itself is something entirely awesome and brand new, very innovative for the Call of Duty series and franchise, and something I'm very looking forward to see how it actually plays out. I'm gonna guess it plays out very well, but that's gonna wrap the video up here today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the video, be sure to like, rating down below. Any shares through Facebook, Twitter, and or MySpace if you would check, they're always greatly appreciated. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe for the best quality Black Ops 3 content, any new news or information. You guys know exactly where to find out right up my channel. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. My name has been Espresso. As always, hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care and peace.